Michael Douglas, a name synonymous with Hollywood excellence, carries a story far deeper than box office hits or red carpet glamour. Born the son of iconic actor Kirk Douglas, Michael grew up in the shadow of a legend whose charisma inspired millions, yet whose presence was often distant. Privilege surrounded him, but along with it came the invisible weight of expectation and scrutiny. The world saw fame. He felt obligation. Each success he achieved had to be measured not just against his peers, but against the towering figure of his father. This upbringing shaped Michael's character, instilling both ambition and a persistent sense of doubt. From an early age, he learned that greatness is rarely a gift. It is a responsibility, a pressure that demands resilience and relentless pursuit, even when self-doubt creeps in and the world's eyes remain critically fixed on every step. Early career struggles. Michael Douglas's rise in Hollywood was not immediate. Despite his surname, he faced the trials common to many young actors, navigating a landscape filled with rejection and uncertainty. Early roles offered little recognition, leaving him questioning his own abilities. The shadow of Kirk Douglas loomed large, and moments of self-doubt were constant companions. Even familial approval, something so essential for emotional grounding, felt elusive. Each audition and minor role tested his determination and sense of purpose. These formative years taught him patience, humility, and the grit necessary to withstand the pressures of the entertainment world. They forged a mindset in which persistence became survival. The lessons of early struggle provided the foundation for his eventual breakthrough, illustrating that talent alone rarely suffices. Hard work, resilience, and an unyielding drive are often the true keys to success. Breakthrough with One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. In 1975, Michael Douglas stepped into a transformative role as a producer for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, marking a turning point in his career. The film's success was monumental, earning the Academy Award for Best Picture and establishing him as a creative force in Hollywood. This achievement was more than professional recognition. It was validation of his talent, judgment, and persistence in a world that often measured him against his father. The experience underscored the importance of patience, vision, and the courage to take risks. Yet this victory also brought new pressures. The public now expected consistent brilliance, and the weight of living up to his own accomplishments became a constant companion. It was a moment that proved not only his capabilities, but also the cost and responsibility that came with success. Mastery of complex roles. During the late 1980s and 1990s, Michael Douglas became the embodiment of powerful, morally complex characters in films such as Wall Street and Fatal Attraction. His portrayals resonated with audiences because they reflected intensity, ambition, and psychological depth, often blurring the line between actor and persona. This period highlighted his ability to inhabit multifaceted roles, exploring themes of power, control, and vulnerability. Yet the intensity required took its toll, creating a form of isolation as he immersed himself in characters who demanded extreme focus and emotional investment. The acclaim he received elevated his status in Hollywood, but also introduced a subtle paradox. Success became a beautiful yet confining cage. While fame offered influence and recognition, it also demanded personal sacrifice, constant reinvention, and the navigation of expectations that often felt heavier than the rewards themselves. Personal challenges, fatherhood and family. While Michael Douglas achieved professional success, his personal life was marked by profound trials, particularly concerning his son, Cameron Douglas. Cameron's struggles with addiction and repeated incarcerations presented challenges that no script could resolve. As a father, Michael faced helplessness, observing his child spiral despite guidance, love, and resources. The experience was emotionally wrenching, forcing him to confront limitations outside the realm of performance or control. These moments emphasized the universal challenges of parenthood, highlighting vulnerability, fear, and the capacity for unconditional love even in the face of failure. Michael's journey as a father reflects the complexity of life beyond fame, showing that resilience is not just a public act, but an intimate, often private, test of patience, empathy, and steadfast commitment to family. Battle with cancer. At the age of 65, Michael Douglas faced one of life's most formidable adversities, a diagnosis of stage 4 cancer. The revelation struck at the core of identity, challenging his sense of self, voice, and physical capability. Treatments were grueling, draining both energy and spirit. Pain became a constant companion, and moments of vulnerability forced him to confront mortality in an unflinching way. The experience tested his mental fortitude as much as his physical endurance. Yet through this trial, Douglas demonstrated remarkable resilience, confronting illness with determination, humility, and courage. His survival was not just a triumph of medicine, but also of human tenacity, serving as a powerful example of perseverance in the face of profound adversity and the ability to redefine life and priorities when confronted with extreme challenges. Marriage and partnership. Michael Douglas's relationship with Catherine Zeta-Jones faced its own tests over the years, including distance, health crises, and public scrutiny. Their marriage required constant negotiation, empathy, and mutual commitment, reflecting the reality that even high-profile unions encounter moments of fragility. They face challenges not as obstacles to abandon, but as opportunities to rebuild and strengthen connection. Instead of choosing separation during crises, they embraced honest communication and effort, allowing their relationship to evolve with authenticity. This partnership exemplifies resilience in love, showing that enduring relationships demand vulnerability, patience, and the willingness to confront difficulties without surrendering. Michael's journey in marriage mirrors his broader life philosophy. Persistence, integrity, and courage are vital in every arena, not just in career achievements, life lessons, and reflection. Now in his 80s, Michael Douglas has transitioned from a man chasing accolades to one living with deliberate intention. His journey reflects the cumulative impact of triumph, failure, illness, and personal hardship, shaping him into a figure of quiet strength. The lessons of his life emphasize resilience, self-awareness, and the recognition that true success extends beyond fame. By navigating professional pressures, family struggles, and health crises, he illustrates how perseverance, emotional depth, and ethical commitment forge character. Michael's reflection on life encourages a redefinition of legacy. It is not only measured in awards or wealth, but in the capacity to endure, rebuild, and maintain integrity despite the inevitable adversities that life presents. The human side of fame. Michael Douglas's story underscores that fame, while alluring, is often a double-edged sword. Public admiration can obscure personal struggle, and the demands of performance can create isolation and stress. Behind cinematic glory lies a human being navigating fear, vulnerability, and responsibility. His life illustrates that the pursuit of excellence entails both reward and sacrifice. By sharing his experiences, Douglas humanizes the myth of celebrity, reminding audiences that even icons face doubt, pain, and moments of powerlessness. Fame does not immunize one from life's trials, it magnifies them. His narrative emphasizes empathy, resilience, and authenticity, offering insight into the lived experience behind the public image and revealing the profound complexity of balancing personal identity with the demands of global recognition. Enduring resilience. Michael Douglas's life exemplifies the triumph of perseverance over adversity. From the pressures of living in a legendary shadow to confronting illness, family struggles, and personal challenges, he has consistently chosen endurance over surrender. His story is not merely about achieving fame or accolades. It is about the ability to face life's uncertainties with courage, to rebuild when circumstances falter, and to maintain integrity amid hardship. At 81, he embodies a quiet, purposeful strength, living with intention and reflection. His journey reminds us that resilience is a lifelong practice, cultivated through experience, humility, and determination. Douglas's life demonstrates that true greatness lies not solely in public recognition, but in the steadfast commitment to endure, to rebuild, and to find meaning in every challenge life presents.